Hello everyone. Today we will be talking about Leo ascendant. अब जो Leo ascendant है ना, it is one of my personal favorites because of how royal and dramatic this sign is. Leo ascendant ruled by sun, so they have a tendency कि ये लोग ना king की तरह behave करते हैं. And I'm not saying it is such a bad thing, but it is very fun to watch. It is very fun to hear them talk because ये चीज़ इनकी personality में बहुत ज़्यादा reflect होके आती है. And it is very easy to pinpoint that a person is a Leo ascendant. Why? Because जब भी ये लोग बात करेंगे ना, somewhere they will be trying to impress the other person. और ये बहुत subtle way से अपनी achievements, अपना vision, अपने स्किल्स जो हैं वो बातों बातों में दूसरे पर्सन को बताने की कोशिश करेंगे सो दैट दे कैन हैव दैट इमेज दैट लुक हाउ गुड, हाउ रॉयल, हाउ किंग लाइक आई एम. बहुत ड्रामेटिक साइन है, बहुत क्रिएटिव साइन है. लियो असेंडेंट, these people they hold their children also very dearly क्योंकि जो लियो का साइन है, साइन नंबर 5 ऑफ द जोडियाक, उसके सारे ट्रेट्स इनके फर्स्ट हाउस में चले गए हैं. सो ऑल ऑफ दैट विल जस्ट बी रिफ्लेक्टेड वेरी वेरी क्लियरली इन देयर पर्सनैलिटी. नाउ इफ वी लुक एट देयर सेकेंड हाउस, तो इनका जो सेकेंड हाउस है उसमें वर्गो का साइन फॉल करता है एंड सेकेंड हाउस इज द हाउस ऑफ रिसोर्सेज एंड फैमिली. और वर्गो का साइन जो है दैट sign is related to somewhere related to accountancy, somewhere related to death, it is related to enemies and karma also. So one thing that will be very prominently seen with Leo ascendants is that they will always have some sort of prarabdha karma related to family. Maybe there is somebody who is sick in their family, or maybe there is somebody who is in their family जिनका they will pay off the debt, जिनका ये लोन उतारेंगे. इनको resources भी इन्हीं चीज़ों से आ सकते हैं. Leo ascendant, I personally know Leo ascendant who are chartered accountants, so they are earning through accountancy, which is again the sign of Virgo. They can earn through debts of other people, they can earn through their accountants, and they can earn through enemies. Okay, moving on to their third house. इनके थर्ड हाउस में लिब्रा का साइन फॉल करता है, which basically shows that the kind of life partner Leo ascendants look for is someone who they can travel short distance, someone who's skilled, someone who can do fun activities with them, someone like, for example, someone who can go to the gym with them. This is what they look for, but not necessarily what they get. This is just what they look for in a life partner. Now if we talk about their fourth house is the house of mother, comfort, home, land, happiness. And we have the sign of Scorpio, the sign of transformation, the sign of unseen things, hidden things falling into the fourth house. मतलब इनको मदर के थ्रू, लैंड के थ्रू, अपने होम एनवायरनमेंट के थ्रू बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन देखनी पड़ सकती है. And there can be some hidden elements related to all these things as well. Now, there can be transformations, changes in their nature, changes in their life due to mother, due to home, due to land and property. Now, if we move to their fifth house, we have Sagittarius falling in their fifth house. Means true wisdom will come to them after the birth of their children. Their children can be very wise, or their children can have an important role to make them wisdomous. while they are taking care of their children, it is possible that they learn so many new things that they realize, okay, this is the true wisdom of my life. And their children also can acquire very good higher education. And since it is the 9th sign falling into the 5th house, their children can be their reincarnated ancestors as well, which is a very unique thing I find about Leo ascendants. If we move to their 6th house, now 6th house is the house of Rogrin Shatru, like we say in astrology. And we have Capricorn falling in their 6th house, and Capricorn is the sign of career. Now this means that there can be some karma associated with society at large. They can be karma associated with government, their profession, some social issues, and even their father's money. If we talk about their marriage, now I'm talking about the kind of life partner they will actually get, because Aquarius is in their 7th house, and Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Rahu, and Rahu is linked to illusion. Here what happens is that they might find that their partner is interested in weird things, outworldly things, like their partner can be interested in space, astronomy, even occult. Their partner can be interested in aliens, for example. So eccentric partner. Now since Rahu is illusion, so their marriage can also be not an illusion, but it's possible that reality of their marriage is something else, and what they portray in the society is something else. So there can be hidden aspects about their marriage which they are not showing in the society. Like in reality is completely different than what they actually portray. Moving to their 8th house, we have Pisces in their 8th house of hidden things, transformation, accidents, inheritance. So this shows that they will have either transformation through moving to a long distance place, or they can have sudden travel plans. Suddenly they might have to shift. They can also have some sort of injuries or some sort of accident, either related to feet or left eye. Now if we move to their 9th house of father, guru, higher education, we have Aries falling into their 9th house. So what happens is their true personality shines, their individuality comes out when either they get higher education, or they travel to a long distance place, or they do some pilgrimage. They start teaching, they become a guru, or they come under the guidance of a guru, or when they become a father, or even through father. That is where their true personality will come out and shine. Now if I look at the house of career, that is the 10th house, we have Taurus in the 10th house, and Taurus is the sign of family, Taurus is the sign of banking, Taurus is the sign of money, Taurus is the sign of food, Taurus is the sign of your face. And all these points are linked to their career now. So they can be dealing with money in their career. They can be dealing with their families, heritage, families, money in their career. Taurus sign, like I said, is also your face. So they might need to show their face in their career, like they might need to present themselves in their career. They might do something which requires for them to have a good image. Now, if I look at their 11th house, which is the house of elder siblings and gains, we have Gemini falling into their 11th house. And Gemini is actually the sign of younger siblings and skills. So, first of all, their elder sibling might actually be acting like their younger sibling. And since Gemini is also the sign of skills, they will gain through their skills. They might be using their skills in their career and gaining through their skills, and every time they improve their skills, their gains also improve. Now, if I look at their 12th house, we have Cancer falling into their 12th house, and Cancer is the sign of mother, nourishment, comfort, and happiness. And 12th house is the house of isolation, foreign lands, hospitals, even meditation. So this means that these people will actually find comfort at a far off place, somewhere alone, somewhere in isolation, somewhere when they are giving time to themselves, or when they are meditating. So that was my analysis about Leo ascendant. Of course, this is the blank chart prediction, and we will be able to get a clearer picture of a person's chart after seeing where all the house lords are placed. But as far as a blank chart is concerned, this was Leo ascendant from my side. Thank you for watching.